zero football knowledge, you know sabi anything about football, at this point, I will unfollow you. Upcoming football content creator and football analyst, you will need some of this message that I'm about to pass across. Now, look up. Can you tell me the difference between these two posts? One is pre-match analysis and one is post-match analysis. I said what I said in my reaction towards the Liverpool and Manchester City. I said what I said. Premier League mostly is all about PR as well. They want us to talk about it, and we'll talk about it. So both of these, they have different captions, but one captivated the heart of a lot of football fans. It gives room for football fans to come out and pour out their emotion, their frustration. You'll be Mumu, you'll be this one, you'll be that one. You will need, your tolerance level is very, very needed as an upcoming. And especially, you know, if you're a man in the space of football community, you are speaking a general language that most people can, you know, understand as well. Don't get me wrong. Native dialect sometimes, you know, is going to restrict you to some certain things, but you will be able to understand yourself sometimes if you are making banter in form of analysis or whatsoever. That is just the difference. And like I said, if you are a man, when you are competing with a lady in this, not even in the football space, in everything you are doing, regardless of how brilliant you are as a man, if you know strong well, the lady will surpass you. That one is there. You get some things where God don't finish for ladies' work. You might not understand. Now, these are some things that you're going to be needing. Like I said, in Premier League football, because I've seen that a lot of Chelsea fans, Manchester United, everybody now don't gang up. Come under my comment section. The post speed, it is welcome now. The may not reserve na speed to reserve and where we reserve that energy, because there is still an upcoming, you know, post-match reaction that we will give. That every one of us are not going to align. We are not going to be in the same, you know, mindset or the same reasoning. That one day where and that is how we enjoy this football. It is an entertainment. In the process of entertainment, we have to divulge, you know, necessary information. But sometimes, when you divulge necessary information, sometimes people no go comment. I hope you are tapping this one, upcoming football content creator or analyst. I'm still an upcoming, don't get me wrong. You might not get engagement. They no go comment. In fact, they no go even view them at all. But you see that one, you have to spice it up sometimes. Spice it. And there are different ways whereby you can spice it up. Yes, there are different ways. Your caption is one of them. The way, your introduction as well is one of them. If you don't have, you know, sometimes if you don't have, it's not all about action sometimes. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, like I said, sometimes all you need to just do, give out proper information. Anyone that is going to follow you, they will follow you. Anyone that will comment. But how it works in this space, controversial tends to go viral. You need to learn that one too. Sometimes not be just all about giving fact about their, sometimes not be all about that. Not be all about that, in case you don't know. Now back to the basics as well. It's part of it. This is early morning lecture. I remember during my days, shout out to, you know, everybody that studied or you are still studying right now in the Ekiti State University. I love that place so much. It's my citadel of learning. I love it so much. I remember during my 300 level days, I think 2010/11 session, Professor Ediola Nepekun, we had a chemistry 301 physical chemistry test, 7 a.m. and everybody back then, if you sabi where and where, it was raining. A lot of, I mean, it's still happening right now. A lot of lecturers don't care. If it is raining or they don't care. In as much as they're in the lecture room, you have to be there as well. As a football analyst or football content creator upcoming, you have to be here and make sure you pay attention in details. What I've been saying all this while. A lot of football content creator and analysts have been saying this kind of things as well. Your tolerance level will be needed in this space. Everybody does not have to agree with everything that you have to say in every post-match reaction, even if it is a pre-match reaction as well. But sometimes, go and check most of my pages very well. I do more of, you know, football analysis than football prediction or even football banter. There are some things you will encounter. The fact that most people, they do this thing, they collect from their hand. But a lot of people will act as a saint. And when you are giving out the pre-match analysis or post-match reaction, a lot of people will tell me that they don't collect from your hand. They don't do this one, they don't do that one. You need to learn how to deal with this one as well too. Them too, they don't run them straight, but they are looking for an avenue whereby they will vet their hunger. If they among it, you still need this one too as well. Back to what I was saying about Ekiti State University. So we had an early morning test back then. It was very, very rainy. Hi, my guys. Shout out to everyone wherever you are. I will not mention your names because of the time right now. Shout out to you. I love you and I miss you all. Now, back then I was living in Iwuruku. Yes, I was living at Iwuruku rather. And the road was not dualized back then. And everybody knows that during rainy session like this, bike man, they would just strike. we have to make sure we be at our feet. Now run. Now, we sabi run. We say, but no go fit catch us back then. The way we take run. Because chemistry 301, no. You know, easy. So we have to do this, we have to do that one. We make sure that we catch up. And shout out to everybody, you know, if you study about chemistry, microbiology, and the likes, shout out to my lecturers back then. I mean, they've done nothing but an amazing job on us. And that department, you get the thing, they take the bill. So you need this. You have to be as early as possible to make sure you're in this class. With all I've been saying, as an upcoming football analyst / football content creator, you need all these things very, very well. You need to learn how to tolerate, how to accommodate a lot of people, and you know how to welcome more insult, because more insult will still be coming in advance. Like I said, there is two differences there, and you can see engagement. You get the engagement. It is controversial. This is what they also want us to talk about. You have to learn how to deal with all these things. When you give out football analysis, sometimes, no matter the facts you talk about in that football analysis, some no go call, they no go comment, they no go talk. I've seen this thing that has happened very, very well. When I give out a pre-match analysis, you seek for the thoughts of a lot of intellect, they no go, because they have nothing to add. But you see, after in post-match reaction, they will have a lot of things to talk about, because sometimes their emotional sentiment too, it is there. That's why you will see more engagement in post-match reaction that is more controversial. Don't forget that in an examination hall, there are some certain questions that you'll be asked that at that moment you might not have the proper answer to it. But after the examination hall, now that time all the answer will just come your head. That is some things that happens as well sometimes in post-match reaction and also pre-match analysis. You need to learn how to deal with all these things so much. I was talking about, this is not a matter of gender segregation, while I was talking about, you know, male football analysts / football content creator and female. We have a lot of female football analysts and content creators that are doing very, very well, that they have been gracing us. They have been gracing us. We have my sister Soflex of Blues. We have my sister Football Darling. We have Aisha of Arsenal, CF7 daughter. A lot that I might not be able to mention. Juliet Madridista, a lot. They are doing so well. And in this space, there is a lot of things that you need to learn from too. If you want to learn, I'm not one of them. Go and look at the likes of Adika Combo, my brother Adekunle Stevie. If you want, that is if you are Yoruba. Coach BI, international, a lot. Beyond football, my brother Oga Professor, a lot of good people on this, you know, app as well. Watch them, learn a lot from them. If not banter, a lot of avenue whereby you can learn banter. And in football analysis, sometimes you need to mix banter with it. Sometimes you have to make some controversial statements. Sometimes. Are you getting some of the points? All these things I've said like this, you don't even pass some handouts. So make sure you learn a lot of things. That is how it works sometimes.